Presidency dismisses Lamido's claim. Tinubu backed June 12 annulment, says ex-Jigawa governor made deals with Abacha. The presidency has refuted recent claims by former Jigawa State Governor Alhaji Sule Lamido that President Bola Tinubu supported the annulment of the June 12, 1993 presidential election. How will he support it? I don't know about that. Was it not Abiola's person? So why would he support the annulment of the June 12, 1993 election when it was part of the supporters? I don't know, anything can happen. In a statement on Sunday, Bayo Onanuga, special advisor to the president on information and strategy, described Lamido's remarks made during a live television appearance as false and an attempt at historical revisionism. In the interview, Lamido alleged that Tinubu only rose to prominence after the formation of NADECO, and that his mother, Alhaji Abibatu Magaji, mobilized market women to back the annulment. The presidency dismissed this claim as patently false, insisting that Alhaji Magaji never mobilized support for the annulment and would have lost her position as market leader in Lagos had she done so. Onanuga said Lamido's comments represented a distortion of history, noting that as Secretary of the Social Democratic Party SDP, Lamido and the party's leadership failed to oppose the military's injustice and surrender the people's mandate. He said, "Let us set the record straight. Alhaji Magaji never mobilized market women to support the unjust annulment. Had she done so, she would have lost her position as the market leader in Lagos. While she once had a personal relationship with then President Babangida, this was before the annulment crisis." Tinubu's mother had a relationship with Babangida. Okay now. It is important to remind Nigerians that Alhaji Lamido, as Secretary of the Social Democratic Party SDP, the party whose candidate MK Abiola won the June 12 election, was among those who failed to oppose the military justice. The SDP leadership, including Lamido and Chairman Tony Aneni, wrote their names in the book of infamy by surrendering the people's mandate without resistance. To their eternal shame, Lamido and Aneni teamed up with the defeated National Republican Convention to deny Abiola his mandate. The statement contrasted Lamido's record with Tinubu's, recalling that Tinubu had condemned the annulment on the floor of the Senate, describing it as another coup d'etat and urging Nigerians to reject injustice. Onanuga cited Tinubu's remark during a Senate debate on 19th August 1993, in which he said, "We have a situation that suggests that the abortion of the June 12 election is another coup d'etat." Onanuga added that Tinubu remained active in the pro-democracy struggle, supporting June 12 protests, helping to form NADECO, and later going into exile, while Lamido and others made deals with Abacha. The statement advised Lamido to verify his facts before making public statements and accused him of attempting to rewrite history for political reasons. No be small. He said the election winner Abiola was out of the country when the legislature debated Babangida's offer to step aside for an interim government. He returned in September 1993, and who followed him to the Abacha military group, then openly planning a coup against the NSO-led ING. It was Tinubu. Photograph exists today, showing Tinubu behind Abiola and Abacha. Abacha took over on November 17, 1993, and dissolved all democratic institutions, including governors, the National Assembly, and the state legislature. Tinubu and a group of senators reconvened in Lagos, defying the junta. Tinubu, Ame Bote, Abu Ibrahim, and others were arrested and kept at Alagbon. The police took them to court and fabricated a case against them. While in police detention, Tinubu continued to fund pro-June 12 protests in Lagos. While in prison, he was funding protests, not be small thing, including the blockade of the 3rd Mainland Bridge. Wow. Weeks after Abacha supplanted the ING, it quickly became clear to Abiola and Tinubu that Abacha would not be a soldier of democracy, as they reneged on allowing Abiola to reclaim his mandate. He added, "Okay now, history teacher. This history now, wow." As Ayabola says, he will go and hide his head. Who is going to hide his head? Musa Kala Ali says, gradually the truth is coming out, but my concern is this. Anyone who wants to debunk the news should be someone with a solid track record. Exactly. Someone with history, because this one that Bayo guy is talking about now, I don't know where he got it from. Someone with history, not just any small time cross-carpeting politician or these Gen Z politicians who are just chasing clout. Who is Gen Z politician? Who? Lamido must reply to him and says, good, Lamido as secretary of the SDP then should tell his own role when General Babangida annulled the election. We are all aware of Tinubu's role, which far away from Lamido is presenting now. I don't expect anything different from Lamido. You political enemy can't sing your praises, rather it's a fabricate story to bring you down. It's a new story they want to sell for now. Now wow. Okay, choose okay, says, but Tinubu was Abiola's boy, so how can? Exactly, because I know that Tinubu was Abiola's boy, so why would he support the person that wanted him out of power, that annulled? It's not possible. This person is probably trying to lie. Ochejesime says, Nigeria cannot stop amazing me. Okay, Chukwuoko says it might be true because the way Lagosians protested against Goodluck Jonathan naming Unilag after Abiola. That's true. Actually, I don't know. Anything can happen. This is politics. It's possible that he knows that they were going to annul the election of his person, and he will be acting as if he's supporting that person, but meanwhile, he's supporting Babangida. It's possible. There is nothing that is not possible in this world. Maybe it was the same Babangida that came and wrote a book, and they were clapping for him. They even did whatever conference and all of that. And Tinubu was there. So it's possible. Who knows? Gafar Ojo says this man is under the influence of some sort. What influence? Abure says Abacha and controversy are 5 and 6. Alhaji Najim says Lamido needs urgent medical attention. Awolu Ibukun says they are so quick to dismiss everything. Now, so that Onono guy will come outside and say no, it's a lie. Ibrahim Tanko says, remember I said Lamido recently wrote an historic book that somebody should read. He is having many competitors. The history that the rabid, bitter soul Lamido attempted to alter is still within the territory of current affairs, because most of us who were adults during the voting and struggle for June 12, 1993 election are still alive and healthy. So Sule's assumption that all his audience are Gen Z is a total miscalculation. Yes, so. Adeyemika Ade says Lamido and his co-travelers Atiku and El-Rufai are typical Fulani oligarchs who desperately want power at all costs to rule Nigeria, not to give dividends of democracy, but to continue to steal public funds. Omeka said, but was very, very active against Babangida June 12 annulment, but in Nigeria, anything can happen. Trust no one. That's just what I said. Trust nobody. So, my listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.